Okay, I'm going to start with looking at first practice number one, around finding an equation. So we're going to take a look at these parabolas, and I can use whatever form I want, but I think that for our purposes, and it doesn't matter what letters I use, make that squared, and I'm just going to use vertex form for this. Let's see. So I'm going to use this form here just because if I look at this red one here, I can figure out what the vertex is. I know what the vertex is right here. And if I know what the vertex is, then the best idea here is to use your vertex form equation, knowing that K is my stretch, and then so on, and what B and C are. So this has a vertex at -1 and -3. So I should be able to transcribe that into an equation of y equals k, not sure what that is yet, x. And remember, if it's over to the left 1, it's moved, then it has to be +1, all squared. And then plus, it's not plus, it's minus, because it's gone down 3, so it's just -3. So that's as much of the equation that I know at this point. Now I've got to find k. So, but to find k, you need a point off the graph. Often they will give you one, but I mean, in this case, I can go to probably 1 and 1 and use that as my point. That looks like that's a fairly safe point to use. You want to use something that you're pretty comfortable with. You could maybe use the y-intercept here at 0 and -2, but I'm going to use 1 and 1. And 1. And then you just stuff that in, right? So 1, just substitute that in, 1 equal to, x, which is 1, plus 1 squared -3. So that's, what am I doing here? K, forgot my K. I don't know what that is. So 1 is equal to, that's going to be 2 squared, which is going to be 4k -3. And so if I do the solving, I get k is equal to, add the 3, that gets 4, and divide by 4, you're going to get k is 1. That's what you're going to get. So basically there's a stretch of 1, or we don't actually write a stretch of 1. So we just write the equation y is equal to x plus 1 squared and -3. There's the equation. There is no stretch. Well, we don't say there's no stretch. There's a stretch of 1. If there's a stretch of 1, we don't write that in front of the bracket, obviously. But that's how you would do that one. And so you continue to do this process. Always assume that there's a stretch. See if you can find what the stretch is. It may be 1, but it may be something else. So make sure that you check that and test that each time.